Hello there viewers, welcome to another tactic tester on the channel. Now before we do get going, I had a comment on the last tactic tester video saying that they want to see opposition instructions, they want to see the tactical analysis at the end of the video, and I get it. I will be doing that going forward in the videos. I like to try and condense them and keep them as short as possible because I know people don't have the time to watch 25-minute long videos. But I get it. I will put that at the end of the video. I'll just try and speed things up a little bit more. They didn't have to call me lazy and cocky, but I get it, okay? I spend about 40 hours a week doing stuff for this channel and streaming, as well as a full-time job, keeping a family and doing wrestling training. So I'm far from lazy, but I understand it. From now going forward, I will do that. We have another banger of a tactic today. It is by Ryan Cassidy. Surprise, surprise, he's done it again. Let's have a look at it. Now this is the tactic that we have for you today. Now a very different kind of formation. You don't usually see a formation like this. So kind of a 4-3-1-2 formation. Very similar to his Phantom Menace lineup, of course, but without the box-to-box midfielder being in the middle. We also have two attacking forwards on attack. We have the Trecatista, and I'm really interested to see how the Trecatista role plays into this. We do also have the two wingers on attack like before. Wingbacks on attack as well. Two ball-playing defenders, one stopper, one on defend, and the sweeper keeper, the short goalkeeper. That wouldn't be no good, would it? That would not be no good. Now, sweeper keeper on defend as well. The box-to-box midfield, of course, is on a support mode. Right, before we have a look at everything else, let's go through the individual instructions. Now, as you can see here on the advanced forward, I'll click through it very quickly whilst we have a look at each of these individual players. So cross aim to the centre there. That's one to pick up on. Box-to-box midfielder. I'm really intrigued on how that role plays into this as well. Wingers on attack. We know are very good in the Phantom Menace. Are they good in this tactic? Now this tactic is called the Kryptonite tactic. So all of you superhero fans, you will know exactly what that is. Right, okay, we are on attacking mentality. In possession, it looks like this. We are playing fairly wide. We're passing the ball into space, using the width as well, and overlapping with the fullbacks. Slightly more direct, playing out defense as well, by the way. Extremely high tempo, the highest you can possibly get, viewers. Low crossing in the final third. We are working the ball into the box. That's quite an overpowered thing this year. You don't really see many of Ryan Cassidy's tactics without work the ball into the box. Really, you don't really see many tactics outside of that without work the ball into the box because it just works, else your players take ridiculous amounts of shots and it's very frustrating. Run out defenders. Now, on the in transition section, we are playing a gegenpress, distributing the ball quickly to the flanks through short kicks. Nice. Out to those wingers, nice and quick because we are using the width. It's good. Our possession then, we are using the offside trap, higher line of engagement, higher defensive line, defensive width is narrow. Using tighter marking, extremely urgent pressing intensity with a short goal kick distribution, preventing that as well. Staying on feet, I'm a fan of staying on feet. Now we are using Angers for this, and if we do quickly look at where they are previewed to play, they are previewed to finish, in 12th place. But I've seen them relegated in my youth to gold. They were actually relegated the first year, hence why I was able to get a couple of their players for you youth to gold fans who've seen that. So I have seen them be lower. I've never seen them higher. So it'll be interesting to see how he does on that. I do also, though, have another team loaded, and that is Lazio. Now, if we have a look at Lazio, they are obviously the other side of the league. They are pushing for the top spots, and as you can see here, 4th place in the season preview. I've seen them finish top, and I've seen them finishing out of it. So they got obviously a couple of the best players in the league, including that man Milinkovic-Savic. Will he play a big part? Okay, viewers, there's no more to do than go forward into the future and see how this tactic does. And while we strap ourselves into the DeLorean to go forward one whole year, why not you take that little bit of time to press that subscribe button? Why not? And you can also press the like button as you're down there as well. Maybe leave a lovely little comment. I like to read the comments. You guys are very nice people. I enjoy reading the comments. I always reply back. It's nice. Also, Discord, link in there. try it. This is where you can download this tactic on the Discord. So if you do like it, Discord, join it. Well, viewers, here we are. Lazio have won the Serie A with this tactic. 88 points to Juve's 84, so they've done exceptionally well. Now, Ciro Immobile, 39 goals with the highest average rating. Luis Alberto with 30 assists. That is extortionately high. But let's have a look at the profile of the league because we want to see whether these players topped it, and they didn't. Cristiano Ronaldo is doing Ronaldo things with 31 goals, but it wasn't enough, viewers. Neither was the average ratings of Juve's team, finishing in the top 3 spots. Surely we are up there as well. Immobile there with Luis Alberto, filling in at 4th and 5th, and Caicedo in 8th. But that's fine. They can have all the average ratings. We are going to take the title. Luis Alberto won the assist award by a country mile, viewers, of 6 assists. Luis Alberto was one of those players. He flopped at Liverpool, if you remember rightly. He flopped it there, but he's come on leaps and bounds since he's left. He is absolutely exceptional, and I like this player in this game. I've used him before, and I really enjoyed him. So if you're stuck for a player, Luis Alberto, right? Both of our strikers got in on the player of the highest goals in the league, and Caicedo even got joint player of the match with Big Ronnie. Okay, good. In the other competitions, viewers, we also won the cup. The Italian Cup was won by us. That is a domestic double. We are living happy in Italy. It is a complete dominance. The Euro Cup, we were knocked out by Atletico Madrid. That's understandable. They've got a very tricky side to beat. I'm sure Lazio fans would be buzzing with that season, and I am too. Good tactic. Squad-wise then, let's take a quick peek at how this did. Caicedo, there were the most appearances. He also got second the amount of goals with 36, to be honest, for a player. He's not that good, viewers. If I'm honest, he isn't really that good. He once played for Manchester City, which is his claim to fame, in case you do recognise him. He's got good mental attributes, I'll give him that, but he's not one of those strikers where you think, oh, I'm going to sign him because he's definitely going to score me loads. He isn't. But in this tactic, he did score loads. Immobile, we all know, is an exceptionally good striker who does always seem to get goals. And this tactic worked lovely for him. 25 in the league. Not quite his highest, but still very good with a strike partner. And even Correa there with 21. So 3 players getting 20 plus goals this season. Look at the assists though. 30 from Luis Alberto. That is unbelievable. The other wing, on the wing again, with Correa, 13 assists, a very good season for him. Both strikers there on double figures. It's really good. It's really good. You can also see where I chose to play players, whereas the rest of them, I let the assistant manager fill the spots. Milinkovic-Savic, though, the best player in our side, 53 games in that box-to-box midfielder role. He had a decent average rating. Goals and assists wasn't too bad. Not exactly impressive, though. But we didn't need him. We didn't need him. The rest of the team carried us, especially in the goals tally. Let's look at the goals then. Analysis for the goals. You can see here we scored a lot of goals early on in the game, and as it teetered off towards the end of the game, maybe we just did not need to score any. We were already winning the game. Goal locations, we scored 60 goals in the box with 33 in the 6-yard box, which is quite understanding really considering how our 2 strikers were the top scorers. A couple just on the edge here, 4 and 5. Did we even score 2 goals from here? That is ridiculous. Fair enough. That's fair enough. Now, if we go to goal types, place shot was 82. Now, when you have a player like Immobile in your side, that is quite understandable. 20 headers, which is still quite high. A powerful shot of 7. No couch shots. Really? Okay, that's... surely place shot and couch shots the same thing. Ignoring it. Penalties, only 7. That's fine. Okay, assist locations. We can see we managed to assist 29 times inside the box. So a lovely little cutback, which I'm sure people absolutely hate. But still, 19 just outside the box, 19 from the right wing, 15 from the left wing. If we have a look at goal assists, 15 goal assists from the corners, and the crosses were 20, viewers. 20 crosses with 28 through balls. Now here we can see the conversion rate. 127 clear-cut chances was made and 78 of those clear-cut chances were converted. But really, the conversion rate is not really what you want to see because that's all down to the player who gets that chance. What you want to see is how many was created, and 127, viewers, is very high. So Lazio had a very successful time. I think it's time we have a look to see how Angers did in the French league, viewers. Let's see. Here we are then. Angers. Now, they finished in 4th, which I can tell you, and they actually just... Look at that. Look how close they were from finishing in 3rd place. Just 1 goal, maybe, or 1 point. They must have lost out on some sort of goal scored or head-to-head. They had the exact same record as Marseille, finished on the same points. They have got to be gutted that they are not in the Champions League. But fair enough. Marseille must have done something which changed that. And Angers will be playing in the Europa League. So still a lot of money for a club like this. I'm sure they are still happy with the result. Now, we can see if we go to the profile. We have a top scorer, viewers, of the league. In a league which has Neymar and Mbappe. They're nowhere to be seen. It is all about this man, Bahoken. Never heard of him. I'm sure you haven't either, unless you are a fan of any of these clubs. I'm actually a fan of Strasbourg, but not until this season, so never heard of him. But he isn't a very good striker. He's just kind of a bang average striker. But he still scored 26 goals using this tactic and got 8 assists with a 7.42 average rating. That is extremely high for a player of his calibre, so he is very happy with that, I'm sure. He's still only worth 10 million. Still, how can you score that many goals and only be worth 10 million? Shame. Again, though, viewers, we have someone in the average rating tally this time round, but the assists, we have 2 players in the highest assists from Angers, which is exceptionally good. One of them is the joint with Neymar, probably just played more games than him, which is why he isn't top. Very good. We also had the best tackling completion, which means we stayed on our feet and it worked. So I'm always a big fan of stay on your feet. Let's take a look at the squad then. And if we go by goals, we can see that man did score 31, but also 26 from the second guy, Rashid. So he's had probably even better season, to be honest. Assist-wise as well, 16, 18 and 16 there for those 2 players. Those are the ones that were in the top score. That was a substitute. He's a substitute and he's come on. Or maybe not. Maybe not. He's played 41. Now, Ryan Cassidy has sorted this one out. So, as you can see, he's picked everyone. And this guy actually played, even though it says he's a substitute, he actually played 41 games and only played 3 off the bench. He got 9 goals and 18 assists. He's okay. He's okay, viewers. But in the French league, there are a lot better players. And he's still got a really good average rating. So, if we have a look at this, other than this guy who only played 1 game, and he got a 9.3 average rating because he scored 2 goals and got 1 assist. He must be gutted that he didn't play anymore. We have some really high average ratings here. That is pretty much all of your starting 11 other than this guy and the goalkeeper, which we would not expect to see in there. I think that guy had a big injury, hence why the substitute played quite a lot on the left-hand side. Now, I didn't look at this with Lazio, but I'm interested with Angers to see where they sort of went throughout the season. So for a long period of time, viewers, they were sat in 2nd place, happy as Larry. It did drop off, though. They had a couple of defeats, back up there, back down to 5th place, which was the lowest point that they were since game week number 7, viewers. So that really is a very consistent tactic. They were actually 3rd until the last game of the season where they drew 1-1 to Metz. So if they didn't draw and they actually beat Marseille, who, as we can see, if we highlight Marseille, were in and around them. They were top for a while. We traded 2nd with them. We actually traded place quite a few times with them towards the end of the season as well. Those are the teams that, that's the team, that managed to overtake us in that final Champions League spot. I'm sure Angers were very gutted about that. On to the tactical analysis then. We can see 70 goals. 70 goals were scored inside that box, in the box of the box, if you know what I mean. In the 6-yard box, though, only 25. 7 on either side. 11 from outside and 1 from just inside the half. We have a look here. They are scoring more late goals. So, like I said in the Lazio bit, they probably didn't need to score a lot of goals late, Lazio, whereas Angers might have been in and around the games, late in the game, so they've managed to actually do just that. But as you can see here, the 31st to the 45th minute was when they scored the most on 25 goal types. No surprises that play shot was high. Heading goals was 22. So I'm sure that goal assist was probably quite a lot of corners. 6 corners. Not bad. Crosses were 21 and through balls were 30. Now let's have a look at the clear-cut chances. Again, for Angers to create 119 clear-cut chances, That is very bloody good, viewers. 77 of them was converted, and if we do finally look at assist locations, we can see a lot of the assists came from inside the box and just outside the box, but still with 17 crosses on either flank. Very good from the wingers, and that obviously shows in the assists that they managed to pick up throughout the season. Overall though, viewers, I'm really happy with this tactic. To be honest, I never expected this kind of shape to work. The Trecatista role, if we look at this player, this was the player who played in the Trecatista role. 8 goals and 7 assists. It's really bloody good. Luis Alberto, of course, playing the Trecatista role in the Lazio side, and I don't need to show you how well he played again. He was up there, wasn't he, in pretty much everything, in getting all of those assists. And as like a summary of this tactic, I just want to highlight that Trecatista role. I have used so many tactics, and I've done so many tactic testers with a cam position, and I've never been able to see a sort of results like this, where the outcome of playing that role is as high as what it is in this one. And that's quite surprising. Normally we see a lot from the centre midfielder roles. They're kind of overpowered this year. The Mazzala on attacks, centre mid on attacks. A lot of people like to use box-box midfielders, for example. But you never see a Trecatista, and this one is just really good. And it's just worked in this tactic. Even with a team who doesn't have the best defence, they still managed to finish in 4th place with just one midfielder in a box-to-box midfielder role as well. So he's not exactly a defensive role. And they still managed to hold their own with 2 wing-backs who are attacking. So it's really good, viewers. I'm really happy with it. So there we have it then. Let me know down in the comments what you thought of this tactic. And remember, if you want to download it yourself, either, obviously you can copy it now. You can copy it word for word for what I've shown you today. Or you can head to the Discord where you can download it and integrate it into your game yourself. But please, if you can, drop a like on the video. Leave a comment down below thanking Ryan, because he is the mastermind behind this tactic, as well as many of the tactics that you have seen on this channel. And viewers, if you haven't done so already, please consider subscribing, because we have plenty going forward, including some more player spotlights and a brand new series which will be coming out in a few weeks time. But thank you very much for watching, viewers. I'll catch you on the next one. Bye bye. Thank you for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, remember to smash that like button. Hit the Patreon page if you want some early access to some videos or to sponsor a player. And here is a video that I think you might like.